How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are continuing the grand tour of the LR Fizz Paikuhan. This time, we're going to try something a little bit different. We're up against the Red Zone Jiren from the VEGETA'S story, and we are going to try to see if we can max out Paikuhan's attack stat on Glorio's team here. I think this is the best setup to do it, so we're going to see if we can pull this off. We do have Daima Goku and PHY here, which is going to be a bit of a risk for the final phase, but that's why we brought PHY. Hopefully we can pull this off. PHY has been frauding out a lot for me lately, so I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so the key to getting the max attack that we want to get here is we have to we got to time this right. That's the big thing, you know. We got to make sure that we're hitting it just right, so that way we get Vegeta Pikkon and HY LR Paikuhan on the same rotation together. So we're gonna put Daima Goku in front so he can get built up. We'll keep PHY here. And since the other Pikkon is on the other rotation, we'll send him off. So, alright. No support coming out this turn since we didn't get the 3 type key series with HY LR Paikuhan, but that's okay. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal, us getting it right now. Excellent. Alright, yeah, see, I mean, here he'll dodge like no problem when there's, you know, when there's no threat from the boss. Excellent, okay. Alright, let's see, what do we do here? We dodge. There we go, yeah, like I said, no threat. And we dodge. Oh, well, there's the super. And we dodge the super. But that's not going to happen in the STR phase. No, no, no. Alright, there we go. Extra. Nope, that's not a super. Okay, when Pikkon gets his dodge. Alright, so this is our Pikkon rotation. We will. I think we. Should we float Vegeta just to get him back here sooner? I feel like we need to. Alright, you know what? Let's keep him on. Let's get an attack raise, because if we can time this right, it's a bit of a longer event, so if we can time this right, we can get Vegeta back when it matters. Okay, and then Pikkon missed his dodges, but lucky us, he doesn't take too much damage. And then we can transform him next turn, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, extra normal here. Alright, here we go. So, Vegeta can get some extra supers in. Hopefully he doesn't kill. I don't think he will. And then, Glorio can get some hits in. Alright, we get an extra super out of Vegeta. We're probably just going to keep him in attack mode the whole way through if we can. If only because I feel like we really need to get, there we go. Okay. We really need that. If we're going to do this right, we really need that attack stat to help us get through the SCR Jiren phase, right? Because like his AGL counterpart, he's got, you know, 500 mil HP, which can make it a bit of a drag to get through. He's a little bit weaker on the defensive side than the AGL Jiren, so it's a little bit easier to take him down, but still. There we go. Alright. Glorio gets his 2 hits in and gets that attack and defense stack. And now we're on to the Ribrian phase. So we'll go ahead and we'll float the other Glorio here. And we'll just keep going where we're going. I ain't chancing putting PHY in front. Not unless we absolutely have to. Let's grab that. Okay, perfect. And Daima Goku doesn't dodge, but at least he takes double digits. Yeah, I have been, I don't know what it is like, I have just been missing dodges, missing supers, missing everything we possibly could, and not being able to actually get this run. So if you're wondering where the showcases have been for Pikkon, it's literally like I can't get TechUI to dodge when he needs to dodge. Like, I could easily throw up a run here, and we have, like, Vegito and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on the other rotation, and have zero issues, but specifically trying to run a team here that'll let Pikkon do most of the work, and we keep running into problems here. Not anybody's fault, though. If you guys watched the stream, you did see that we were able to clear it mostly with Pikkon. We did do AGL Jiren with Pikkon's Otherworld Warriors team, so it worked out. There we go. Extra super. And we get the dodge. Excellent. And TechUI dodges again. Yeah, when it doesn't matter. Okay, so yeah, alright, we're gonna keep the two Pikkons together here, and we'll float off the Vegeta, and we just gotta time it. We may have to stall a little bit just to ensure that we can get Vegeta back on this rotation, because we're gonna need a couple of turns to make that happen. Let's see here. I'm thinking... Do we transform? Should we? Or do we just leave it as is and then let Vegeta get some hits in the end? That might be most beneficial. I mean, because even if we don't kill, it's probably still a good thing. Oh, that's tough. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's not transform. Alright, and then let's let Vegeta get some stacks in at the end. Because we're going to need that attack out of him. There we go. We get the dodge with the AGL. No dodge on the Fizz, but that's okay. We take double digits. And same with Vegeta. Perfect. Alright, excellent. We get an extra super out of AGL Pikkon. Yeah, the tricky part is, like, I wouldn't have to bring TechUI if the final phase didn't dodge cancel. Like, that's the major issue. There we go, we get an additional super. And she's down. Okay, so AGL Vegeta didn't get any attack stacks, but that's okay. Alright, so we're on to Katoplisha. Now, remember, this part of the fight, he's got 300% extra attack, so if anything lands on this turn, we could be in trouble. Maybe not on Diamond Goku, but definitely if it lands on TechUI. Let's see here. There's more attacks in slot 2. Should we put Diamond Goku there? I feel like we probably should. Nah, let's just keep him here. I just don't trust TechUI in slot 1. I just really don't. This dude has burned me so many times. Yep. Okay, there we go. There's the super. Do we dodge it? Yes, we do. Excellent. Alright, no extra super, but we do get an extra normal there. Alright, TechUI gets the super. Now, he might take a lot of damage from normals here with the extra 300% attack. Especially if he's only going to get... well, there we go. He does get a second super, but... Still think he might take some damage here if the attack lands. There we go. Get the dodge, though. We'll take that. Oh, no. Okay. Double digits. Nice. Alrighty, get another super out of Glorio. So Glorio is also going to be kind of key here, right? Him getting his additional supers is going to be the thing that helps us the most, especially in the Topo phase. But, you know, I've also had a few runs here where he just like straight up only did one super for the turn. Excellent. Okay, so we got double Pikkon, we got Glorio. Let's see here. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay. We're going to have to activate Pikkon's active now, just because there's no rainbow orbs for either one of them. So we're going to need to create with his active skill. So let's grab that. And then can we get a 3 key? There we go. Perfect. We'll take that for AGL. And then we'll send off Glorio here. Alright, we're going to dodge here. It's a little scary. Yes, we get the dodge. Excellent. Okay, not bad. Look at that. All right, we get the super with AGL Pikkon. Additional? Nope. Man, why are we missing so many additional supers? Seriously, what is going on? All right, well now Glorio gets to get his supers in, I guess. Alrighty, excellent. Is he gonna miss? Yeah, he's gonna miss some attack stats again, isn't he? Because we're gonna put Daimogoku in front. Well, okay, he might. If Daimogoku's in front, we might be able to do less damage in order to get what we need here. I mean, either way, he's going to get double attack support from UI and from Daimogoku, so it might actually be kind of hard with the HP that Cataplegia has left. Oh, this is going to be tough. Alrighty, so I'm thinking here, yeah, we just keep Daimogoku in front. I don't trust Tech UI. He's gonna screw us over. I just know it. So let's put that. Let's grab that, and then we'll send off AGL Vegeta. So if we can we basically have to 2-turn Topo in order to ensure that Vegeta gets back on rotation during the final STR phase. Very nice. We get an additional super. Nope. Okay. And there we go. Tech UI does his thing. Probably not going to kill. He really doesn't do all that much damage. So there we go. Additional. Yep. There we go. Third. No. Normal. Dodge. Dodge. Perfect. Inconsequential dodges. When he would have lived the normals, inconsequential dodges. Alright, I mean, doesn't matter. He did it, and now we can have AGL Vegeta attack. Excellent. Okay, so this is going to be real nice. Because it does look like we might be able to grab the Dokkan attack this turn. Oh, okay. Alright, we're going to have to use an item here. Alright, and that's just to undo the locking. Let's rotate him. Let's use this active skill so we can just kind of clear out and ensure that we're only really worrying about one dodge here. There we go. We'll get 3 rainbows here with Pikkon. There we go. Get that. And then Oh, is this going to give us the Dokkan attack? Yes, perfect. Okay, this actually will help us two-turn Topo. There we go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what happened? Okay. Well, we should still do a pretty good chunk of change here. Alright, how much do we do on this super? Excellent. Alright, so we got through the dodge there. We did some good damage. Now, will AGL Pikkon dodge? That is the question. Oh, well, it doesn't have to. Double digits. Alright. Okay, Glorio's turn. Need Glorio to pop off here. There's 1. There's 2. Okay. Looking good. Ooh, and we get the crit too. 3? Yeah, there we go. Excellent. We get another. There we go. Perfect. One more? Yes. Oh, man. If only it was the crit, that would have killed. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see here. Nice. Double digits on the normals. And Tech UI is locked. Okay, so we're going to have to use one more item here to unlock Tech UI so we can do the setup here. I'm a little worried about the damage, though, which is kind of what I was hoping for, that extra super on our units, because that would have really helped us, or even if we just didn't miss those 3 nodes on the Dokkan attack, that really messed us up. So we're going to pop UI's domain here so we can finish this off here, because Vegeta is going to be on the next rotation, so we have to take advantage of that, because we won't get another chance this round. So let's grab that. Oh man, Tech UI is going to kill. Just don't do an extra super, right? Just don't do an extra super. Let Daimogoku get his extra supers in. Excellent. Okay. Full super there. Of course. Okay, I need you to stop doing all of this damage. I said stop. Yeah, see, I can't ever get him to do this when I don't need him to. Excellent. Oh, jeez, you got another one. Okay. And I'm pretty sure his counters are going to kill here. Alright, excellent. This is it. This is the moment of truth. We got it. Alright, let's pop the active skill here. Perfect. Oh man, this is perfect. Finally, after a few days of trying, we got the setup in the STR phase. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save Pikon's active skill here. Yeah. Alright, we have to make sure that the most rainbow orbs go to Fizz Pikkon. Here we go. 4, is that what we're going to get? 4? Yeah. Alright, 4 rainbow orbs, right? 5 would max out, but that's really hard to do. Alright, now we do know Gogeta will tank this. Probably not double digits because we didn't do any defensive raises, but he will. Okay, actually, that's not that bad. All things considered. There we go. Alright, 40 million, not bad. He didn't get as much attack as I would have liked to have got out of him. Okay, there we go. We'll take another super out of Gogeta. Excellent. Alright, here it is. Moment of truth. What is Pikkon going to do here? Oh, yes. 120 million. Wow. And we get the crit, and we get the double super. Jeez, that's what I'm talking about. All right, Pikkon. And we dodge. Excellent. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to do that without PHY's domain, but still impressive nonetheless. All right, Pikkon. Ah, dude, come on, Pikkon. All right, there we go. So Fizz Pikkon did great. AGL Pikkon dropped the ball on that super, but that's okay. We still got this third one. Alrighty, so now is where things get tricky because we didn't quite do as much damage as we wanted to. But let's pop this. Daima's active. Okay, not bad. Okay, so really, we're going to keep PHY in front. He did get 3 supers last turn, which means he's got his highest defense. Okay, I think we got this. And we just need Daimagoku to dodge the super. That's it. We just need Daimagoku to dodge the super. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the damage barrier. Okay. So UI might not be able to do some damage here. At least not until after we super. There we go. Maybe this one? Nope. How about this one? Nope. Alright, well, here comes the supers. Maybe we can at least do some damage here. He's not exactly the biggest damage dealer. He never was. It was really only on this phase, and it was his counters. But his counters get basically damage crapped. Zero damage. Love it. And then now we get a normal. Oh my goodness. Of course he didn't dodge. Oh my goodness, this dude did all of 0 damage. Finally, nothing, but at least he finally did some damage. There we go. Alright, Daimagoku looking good. Alright, so we just need him to dodge the super. We get the additional super. Very nice. Get the double. You want to be nice and give us the triple? No! He didn't dodge. All of that work gone. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. Alrighty, well, guys, that is it for the video. Unfortunately, we're going to have to stop it there. We were so close to the run. I have tried doing this run so many different times, but this has been the best one we've got with the highest attack stat on Pikkon. So I think we're still going to post this. I'm actually pretty impressed with the amount of damage that he can do. Even if it's just the 1 attack stat, that's actually really impressive, right? Consistently just throwing out 70 to 80 million supers here is pretty good. And then just tossing out 120, 130 million with the Gogeta support. You know what? Honestly, that's pretty darn good. So even though we lost, we're still going to post the video as part of the Grand Tour versus the STR Jiren here, because really he's fine. He would have double digit tanked the normals. He would have lived the super. I think I had him take the super post super for 5 digits. So honestly, he's good. We didn't lose because of him. We lost because of silliness and anti-dodging agendas here. But Pikkon himself did really, really impressive. So, guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, what do you guys think of this format? Rather than focusing on the individual boss showcases, which don't seem to get that much attention, we focus on just trying to get, juice up a unit and show them as useful as we can. Let us know what you guys think of that, trying to get characters like Pikkon up to 130 million. All right, do you guys like these videos? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, As always, thanks for watching, and aloha.